What is up, YouTube? We're live, and I'm on my way to work. I am on my 2024 Lowrider SG, and you're going with me. Hold on. No messing around here. There it is in all its glory. 70 miles on it. It is 6:18 in the morning. And we work. So, ain't nobody here yet. I unlock. There's the park. I don't ride my bike and I bring my truck. Me and my dog hang out there because she is my service dog and comes to work with me normally. And she sits out in my truck and waits for me to go on break so she can run around like a wild lunatic in that park right across the street. Pretty fun. Let's see what we got going on. This is our front 14,000 square feet. We're getting ready for a dance. And I set all this up. And there's a disco ball. There's a little stage action. Stay pretty busy here. Solar Holler is here. Mountain Mindful's here. They print shirts. Solar Holler puts solar panels on roofs of residential and commercial properties. We got Refresh. They do all the growing. This place is actually a school. So not only do we get a lot of stuff done, we teach people what we're doing at the same time. So that's pretty exciting. And then in here, here's another space. It's an art gallery. Right now we're setting up for a small event that's going to happen, but it's an art gallery and we sell art and make art and have art shows, and you can rent venues at this place. West Edge Factory in Huntington, West Virginia. And you know, a lot of artists and different groups bring their art here and have, you know, shows and galleries and whatever and sell their stuff. So we're constantly taking this stuff up and down all the time. It's being switched up and changed out all the time. Like right here is all the tags from lots of art that came through here and has either been sold or they've moved out for the new show or venue to begin. What do we got here? It's a box. Let's see. Oh, that's Mountain Mindful with, you know, it says heavy, and I have a feeling those are expensive green biodegradable bags, because I plowed through, and my crew, I should say, plows through hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of those things every month. And those things are not cheap. So yeah, here's a piece of art on a table. Let's see what we got here. It looks like individual people, because a lot of times there's one square missing. A lot of times we have like disabled children come through here and they'll each do a square and make one picture out of the whole thing. We do that a lot. Work with a lot of disabled people of all ages. You know, a lot of people with barriers, which is something this company takes a lot of pride in doing. You know, if you got barriers and you're looking to get back in the workforce and really just want to get training, this is a school. You can come here and learn a new trade, and this place will help you do all of that. Also, they will help you get, should you be going to school here, they'll help you get housing and a job when you graduate and all different kinds of stuff to help you with all those barriers, because like I said, this company is really geared around people that need help. And in the Appalachian community, that seems to be a pretty large number because there's a lot of barriers here. Economically and socially, a lot of people with codependencies and different things that this place comes real in handy for. Hundreds and hundreds of people a year come through here and learn construction and silk screening and agriculture, art, all different kinds of stuff. And so that leads me to say I do facility maintenance here and a lot of their properties, because there's more than, this is a huge warehouse and does all that kinds of stuff, but we have multiple properties because we also buy dilapidated apartment complexes and tear them down and rebuild them, or fix them up and repurpose them, or re-rent them out. So this place has a lot of properties, and I work at every one of them. Matter of fact, tomorrow, about 100 of us are going to go to a new property that we acquired, and we're going to, what's the word they use? We're going to, because the property has been deemed uninhabitable by the municipality, and we have purchased the property and are going to get it back online. And so we have a bunch of horses and goats and sheep and chickens and all kinds of stuff going on there already. And to recondition the soil, evidently there might be a soil problem there for some reason, because this is coal field country, and so different things have happened to different properties that this place takes on. And anyways, the manure and the use of the property and that means will bring it back to life. And then we will do something with it, either build something or another on it, or use it for further education purposes here. Coalfield Development is a beautiful place to work for. They have their hands in a lot of stuff. They have literally taken on the task of solar energy, and hence the name Coalfield Development. It's really a company that is designed to take the past history of coal fields here in the Appalachians and repurposing all of the damage and or leftover reminiscences of that industry in this area of the entire Appalachians, when I say area, and get that stuff back online with stuff or things that are of this new age. And that is where Solar Hauler comes in, because they're taking all of that. And because the coal industry in the Appalachians is struggling for a lot of different reasons, and I'm not going to get into any of those reasons, political or otherwise. And we are turning those areas into the new way, which is, re-educating people into new sectors of the economy, and or building or refurbishing apartment complexes for low-income individuals. And that's where our construction comes in. We retrain and or train people in the construction industries, from grading to roofs to foundations to carpentry, everything. And in the process of training those people and getting them back in the workforce, we also ultimately end up housing people that are in different places that need that kind of help. And we also buy old factories such as this one. As you can see, this factory has been here for over 150 years. It's right next to the railroad tracks. This building I'm sitting in right now, whatever, 60, 80 years ago, was a train station for both freight and people. And so there's videos on this property that I am currently sitting in, and it explains all that stuff, how the old Corbin factory used to be here in this building. The train used to be a train station, 100 years ago or whatever, and it's just been added on to over many, many, many years, and now it's a gigantic property. I mean, it's really massive. And this front 14,000 square foot area where that dance floor is, that literally is just a blank canvas for anybody who wants to rent or lease it for anything they have going on. If you have a huge event, you can rent that space. Like right now, we got a dance coming up. Not we, but somebody has leased that space. And we accommodate and help people do a lot of things like that dance. And, it's needed some preparation, and we went as far as to even buy a big giant disco ball and installed it up in that room. So now not only can you rent that space for anything of your liking, you can have a dance there now too. It's going to have a disco ball working by the end of today. And that's pretty funny stuff, if you ask me, because I guess disco is not dead. Again, just accommodating all walks of life. And when I say that, I mean that literally. This place, that dance is, I'm not gonna, I really try to steer away from stereotyping or even giving titles to anything, but lots of different walks of life. And so this group of people that are putting on this big giant dance with over 100 people going to be there. Um, they're using this space because it is friendly to everybody, all walks of life. Doesn't matter what your walk in life is, this place can accommodate you in lots of different ways, both educationally and, uh, you know, all the things I've mentioned. You can lease space and rent space here for an hour or a day or a month and have your events here. So, that being said, welcome to the West Edge Factory with Coalfield Development. And maybe I'm done talking and running my mouth. Thanks for joining me for my ride here on my bike. I just bought that thing on my birthday this month. It's got 70 miles on it now, and now it's time to punch in and get to work. Got lots of things to do, many properties to go to, and a lot of people need me there. So that being said, peace out, YouTube, and welcome to my live, and goodbye.